While most real estate agents are still cold calling expired listings and door knocking neighborhoods like it's 1995, a small group of elite agents have quietly discovered something that's making traditional prospecting completely obsolete. And the numbers are staggering. These agents are acquiring 2 to 3 times more listings while working half the hours. They are not grinding 60+ hour weeks, they are not getting doors slammed in their faces, and they are definitely not begging for referrals at networking events. My name is Edu Häkkinen, and what I'm about to show you is going to completely flip everything you think you know about listing acquisition on its head. Because the data we have collected from over 500 agents proves that everything the gurus have been teaching about prospecting is not just wrong, it's actually hurting your business. In the next few minutes, I'm going to expose the fatal flaw in traditional prospecting methods and reveal the underground system that's allowing ordinary agents to consistently outperform top producers in their markets. Here's what the real estate coaching industry doesn't want you to know. Traditional prospecting is designed to fail. Think about it. When you cold call expired listings, you're competing against 15 to 20 other agents calling the same homeowner. When you door knock, you're interrupting people who didn't ask to be bothered. When you chase referrals, you're hoping someone else will build your business for you. Now, I'm not to say that those cannot work. They can. I know multiple agents who are getting listings with traditional methods. But what I'm saying is that you're literally fighting for the smallest, most competitive slice of the market while ignoring the massive opportunity sitting right in front of you. Here's the data that will blow your mind. In any given market, only about 3% of homeowners are actively looking to sell right now. But here's what's crazy. Another 17% are in what we call the information gathering phase. They are researching their home value, looking at market trends, and trying to figure out if now is the right time to sell. Most agents completely ignore the 17% because they don't look like ready sellers. They are not calling agents. They are not raising their hands. But here's the kicker. When you approach them correctly, they convert at 10 times the rate of traditional leads because there's virtually no competition. While you are fighting 20 other agents for one expired listing, you could be the only agent talking to 50 future sellers. It's like having insider information that nobody else knows about. The past 18 months, I've been working with an agent named Nick, who was spending 4 hours every morning cold calling. He was burned out, frustrated, and barely making ends meet. That's when I introduced him to what we call the invisible market strategy, a way to identify and capture homeowners who are thinking about selling but haven't made it obvious yet. Instead of chasing people who don't want to talk to him, Nick started attracting people who actually wanted his help. Fast forward 18 months, he has closed extra 20 listings from this system. Here's how the invisible market strategy works. Phase 1, the value magnet. Instead of asking, do you want to sell, we create campaigns that offer genuine value up front. Hyperlocal market reports, street-by-street price analysis, neighborhood trend updates. We're not selling, we are helping. This positions you as a trusted advisor, not just another agent trying to get a listing. Phase 2, the 30-second advantage. Here's where most agents lose the game completely. They get a lead and wait hours or days to respond. By then, the moment is gone. Our AI system engages with leads within 30 seconds, starts meaningful conversations, and books appointments while your competition is figuring out what to say. Phase 3, the authority position. Using our proven consultation framework, you're not pitching services, you're diagnosing problems and positioning yourself as the expert who can solve them. It's consultative, not salesy, and it works at a 30% conversion rate from consultations to appointments. The results? Well, Nick went from grinding 4 hours of cold calls every morning to waking up with a calendar full of homeowners. But Nick isn't an isolated case. Let me show you what happens when agents abandon traditional prospecting and embrace the invisible market strategy. Heather acquired $8 million in real estate in just 30 days. A $3 million listing, $2.5 million listing, and another $2.5 million listing. All from homeowners who weren't even on the market yet. Michael was nominated as Rookie of the Year at his brokerage, with over a third of his business coming from this approach. He's not cold calling, not door knocking, he's having conversations with homeowners. Shannon went from inconsistent results to booking multiple in-person appointments every week.
I've been booking more appointments. I did sign another one. I told you that the other day, so we have it listed right now.
Oh yeah.
Another one I signed on Dugas Street in Hanmer. September. So that would be the 4th. But I've been meeting a lot more people, a lot more in-person CMAs than just over the phone, which is great.
Here's what's really powerful. These aren't just one-time transactions. One agent actually shared that he got a listing through this system, sold that house, and then they referred him to a friend, and then someone drove by and saw their son and called him wanting the same results. That original $1 million listing turned into 2 waterfront properties worth 1.5 and 2.1 million.
They actually referred me to a friend, and so now I've got their house listed, and someone had drove by and seen my sign and seen that I had sold their property, and so called me and said, hey, I want the same results from me. So I've actually got 2 properties that are just like basically residuals and like connections through it. You know, that was a $1 million property, and these 2 are both like walk-on waterfront properties. So one's listed right now for 1.5 and the other one's listed for 2.1 million.
That's the compound effect of building relationships instead of interrupting strangers. Look, I get it. Change is hard. It's easy to keep doing what you always done, even if it's not working. But here's the brutal truth. The agents who are still cold calling and door knocking in 2025 are going to get left behind. Consumer behavior has changed. Tech and AI has evolved. The old ways don't work anymore. At least not as they used to. The agents who are thriving right now, they have already made the switch. They are using systems that work with consumer behavior, not against it. They are attracting instead of chasing. They are building relationships instead of interrupting strangers. You have 2 choices. You can keep grinding with outdated methods that are getting harder and less effective every year. Or you can join the small group of agents who have discovered a better way. If you're ready to abandon the grind and start attracting listing opportunities, I have put together a detailed breakdown of our entire invisible market strategy. You'll see exactly how we're helping agents consistently acquire listings without a single cold call. Click the link in the description to book a 10-minute free consultation call with my team and to get access to the training. On the call, we'll analyze your market, identify your invisible opportunities, and show you exactly how to implement this system in your business. But here's the catch. We only work with 1 agent per market area. Once someone claims your territory, you're locked out. And our agents typically stay with us for 20 months because the system actually delivers results. Don't spend another year grinding with methods that stopped working 5 years ago. The future belongs to agents who work smarter, not harder. Click the link below and let's build your invisible market strategy together.